In this one, I get the doors finished up. I deliver the doors, then I come back and build the trim and continue working on the shelf fronts.
Still gotta sand and poly all of these doors. Oh yeah. Now that the finish is dry, it looks like it's supposed to look. Get them ready to go. This is the sanding getup. These are all the things I'm using. Got to get that little gritty looking stuff out of the corners. The 220 grit is going to be the most aggressive thing that I'm using, and I'll only use it on the flat panels. So I'll use it on the flat panel on the door and the flat sides of the door, but I'm not going to get on any of the profiles or any of the edges. I'll use the soft pad for all that stuff. It's too risky. If I go through the poly and get into the stain, I'm going to have problems. Then I use the vacuum cleaner. Vacuum all the dust off. And then tack it with the mineral spirits. Ready for poly. We're just going to repeat that process over and over again. And I'll lay the perfect top coat on all of the doors. The idea here is wet, perfect coverage with no runs. Look at this guy. Got to take this countertop over there. Fits like a glove. This driveway was a challenge. Now I'm making the trim. Ripping, sanding, routing. More ripping, more sanding, more routing. Staining the trim. Flush trim bit with a shear cut blade on it. It takes one pass and the shelf fronts are flush with the top of the shelves. Here I'm taping right on the edge of the pre-finished plywood. Get all of them taped. Puttying all the holes. Now I'll sand the top, bottom, and faces on the shelf fronts. I'll hit the front one more time. Mostly just sanding the putty, cleaning up the front edge, and getting ready for the roundover. And this is ready for the roundover bit. Now I've got the roundover bit set up in the right side of the miter station, and I'm going to run all the roundovers on all of the shelves. It's an 1/8 inch roundover. And there we go. Now all they need is a little bit of sanding by hand. And they're ready for poly. Poly all the trim. Now I'm re-taping the shelves. Some of the tape got boogered up during the sanding and stuff. And now I'm polying. And I just put a little poly in the plate there. And these are like everything else. They need 3 coats to actually, turn what it's supposed to look like. And there they are. First coat. Andy! Hold up, Andy. Edge banding the drawer boxes. Throw in another heavy coat of poly on the trim. Another coat of poly on the shelves. Now I'm switching back to the spiral upcut bit, and I'll clean up all of the drawer sides. Knocking the fuzzies off. This is what I'm using. And then there they are.
The real party is at the bottom of the hole.